why I hated Hunter x Hunter and why I was wrong. Hunter x Hunter, the anime people swear is flawless. It's inspired many greats like One Piece and pretty much every other anime that's currently airing, I guess. The only fumble it really has is it takes 2 years to drop a manga chapter and the fans are starving. But everything else is 10/10. It has well written characters that are very interesting, adventurous spirit, deep world building, like maybe too deep, like we'll never know deep. And of course, creepy, child-obsessed villains. Where have we seen that before? I wonder. It has everything a shonen needs to thrive in today's competitive climate. So there's no reason to hate it, right? Or is there? Back in 2017, I was finishing school, and I started watching an anime that someone recommended to me. And at first, I actually liked it, until the first arc just felt overbearingly long to me, and I thought the character designs looked too childish. And this is coming from a teenager who thought he had a refined taste, you know. His favorite anime was Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. You know, he knows a thing or two about storytelling, you know. He knows what makes a good story. I also liked Attack on Titan, and that was, I guess it was peak back then.
Don't talk shit about Attack on Titan. It's a really good show.
Silence. Get out of my sight, you disgusting, filthy weeaboo. Anyways, back then, I basically skimmed the whole anime. I wasn't really watching or paying attention. I was really just on my phone 80% of the time, just kind of like using it as background noise. But yeah, I got to the end of that and I thought, yeah, this is trash. Certified trash, throw it away. But since then, I'll be the first to say my palate's changed. It has definitely matured. And this is coming from a former hater. I can now say Hunter x Hunter is in my top 3. Jujutsu Kaisen, I know what you're thinking. This is a Hunter x Hunter video. Why are we talking about JJK? Well, let me explain. Please be patient, you little weeb. I love JJK. I love the storyline, I love the fights, the character design, everything. But when you look closely, you notice something. JJK is heavily inspired by Hunter x Hunter. Ege Ekatami, the manga author of JJK, sorry if I butchered that name, he said himself, he loves Hunter x Hunter. Even like the structured power system in JJK, is very Nen similar, I would say. I think a lot of people would say. The tone balance of dark themes and comedy, that's straight Tagashi playbook. And by the way, Tagashi is the manga author of Hunter x Hunter. But I'm sure you already know, right? Look, I'm the newbie here. I shouldn't even be talking. I used to hate this show. But while watching JJK, that was my first spark of inspiration and curiosity. I thought, hold on a second. Maybe I judged this too quick. But the arrogance in me, it fought back. And the arrogance in me is strong, let me tell you that. I'm very arrogant. And I said, yeah, no, that show is so trash. I ain't trying to watch that, you know. Dumb ants, some weird ass characters, like the power system I don't understand. Nah, I'm not here for it. Ain't no way, boy. Ain't no way, boy. Solo Leveling changed things for me. I binged that show, and let's be honest, that show is just straight aura farming. Like, it isn't too deep, it's just cold. It is just cold. The fight scenes, the power scaling, the antagonist, all of it, I applaud. And then season 2 Solo Leveling drops, and it's about ants. And this is something I've struggled with in the past. I don't give a f about ants. I couldn't care less for it in Hunter x Hunter the first time watching it. And now I'm being introduced to ants again. Out of all the designs you could do, out of all the villain ideas you could go through, you pick an ant, you know, the thing that this is on the floor, it's mad small, you can barely see it. But the whole king concept in Solo Leveling and how strong it was naturally born to be this top form combatant. And it versus the main character. I was like, this is heat. I just loved it. And I was like, wait, I'm a hypocrite. Because I swear Hunter x Hunter had something to do with ants. And remember, I skimmed through it, so I kind of missed a lot of the story and like, just like the knowledge of the whole arc. And I was like, you know what, maybe I should pick this back up. And ultimately, I decided, you know what, it's time to experience peak. I went on to Crunchyroll, sponsor me by the way, I'm up and coming. And I went to Hunter x Hunter 2011, pressed episode 1, threw my phone into the distance, didn't touch it. My eyes were only locked into one thing, and that was that screen, and gone. No Anahikasa vibe, but yeah. This time I locked in. I watched the 2011 adaptation with fresh eyes. I could appreciate everything so much more now, especially the art design, because remember, this story started in the 90s, and the aesthetic definitely tells that. It feels like it's in the same era of Dragon Ball Z in the best possible way. What once looked janky and childish now looks like a classic to me. The exact style I was clowning is like refreshing now. The character designs in Hunter x Hunter are wild in the best ways. Everyone looks so different, and Togashi isn't afraid to play with bright colors and switch between characters looking just like nothing like each other. I used to be the guy that wanted all the characters to fit in one neat world. Like if the anime was about human looking people, everyone best have 2 arms and 2 legs, 2 eyes, 2 ears, and that's it. Maybe the only one who should look different is like the villain, because obviously like they portray evil and they shouldn't look close to the good guys. But Hunter x Hunter doesn't care about any of that. For example, you've got Gon. He's a normal looking kid. And you got someone like, I don't know, Yuppie. Like, what the hell is that? You know, he's a beast. And somehow it works. I find myself loving the fluctuation of character designs. It makes the world feel so big, weird, and alive. Sidebar, the drip in the show, 10. I have to talk about Phantom Troop real quick. Then you got my boy Killua. The boy is looking clean, man, all the time. He's inspiring me. Look, I'm just dressed in black. Like I got nothing going for me. But Killua, like every episode, man's wearing something new. Like I ain't even gonna hold you. Yeah, gone. I ain't even gonna hold you because I'm telling the truth. But like gone. Yeah, man. But Killua's random outfit changes literally added a star for me. You know, it went from 3 stars to 4 stars. You know, everything else down the line, which we'll get to. The plot. Yeah, the plot is kind of straightforward, I'll be honest, but that's exactly what keeps it grounded. You know, the ultimate storyline is Gon trying to find his dad, because his dad's just not around, and Gon just like, yeah, I want to meet him for some reason. And Gon's dad, Gene, basically says, safe. If you want to see me become a hunter, risk your life, and I'll think about rating you. I'll think about saying hi. Like, outlandish parenting, but still, it makes it even more interesting. It's what we call peak storytelling. But what hooks you into the show is how little we know. We don't really know Gene. We don't know anything about Gon's mum. And what is like the real motives behind Gon's family. The show is constantly giving you crumbs that just leave you starving for more. We're literally standing at the door of an arc that's just gonna flip the whole world upside down. It's gonna be dark fantasy, horror, deep exploration. And because of Togashi's well-deserved breaks, you know, we've just been waiting. Well, you guys have been waiting more than me, if you're already fans. I've kind of been waiting like a month, because I'm new to this. In fact, I wish I hated Hunter x Hunter longer, just because by then when I actually liked it, who knows, it might have been finished and I could have just binge-watched everything. But obviously, life doesn't work that way. We're all in the same boat now, and I'm depressed. And either way, when you watch the 2011 adaptation anime, it does feel like that little story is complete. So you don't really feel like you're left on a major cliffhanger, which is always good. At least we know we can kind of sleep at ease tonight. And we can dream of more, of course. We can always dream. Dreaming's free. But anyways, thanks for joining me for another video. If you want more anime content like this, please tell me. This channel's kind of in a new phase. I'm kind of deciding what to do with it. Should I be a philanthropist? Or should I just talk about cartoons all day? Don't kill me, I mean anime. Don't reach for that kunai. Don't reach for that shuriken. I want a view, promise. Kawaii. But what I'm trying to say is I'm really indecisive. I can talk about 100 different things. I'm interested in everything. But anime might be the one thing that keeps me consistent. So again, more videos like this, let me know in the comment section down below. Otherwise, I'll go back to like, I don't know, making documentaries. I might become a painter. Or I might become what's those guys that have the puppet and like they speak but their mouth doesn't move. I might do something like that, yeah. Or I might become really political and wear a suit and start saying outlandish things about certain types of people and just, you know, try to take over the world. But anyways, you decide what I be. Your move. Safe.